Hollie here. I'm at Gamescom and we've caught up to see brand new gameplay of a game I'm really, really excited about. Lords of the Fallen looks incredible. Now, we already spoke to you at E3. We have some fantastic direct capture PS4 gameplay footage on the channel, and now we're back to talk about the brand new level that we're seeing today. So tell us with what we're seeing.
There is a brand new demo that we're letting people play hands-on today, tomorrow and after that at Gamescom. And the most important element, story-wise and sort of the world-wise of this demo, is that it's the first time that we let people see how it will look, feel, and play to enter the demonic realm in Lords of the Fallen. Because the most important element of the characters, the player's journey throughout the game is you start off at the human realm, then you need to get another perspective of the demonic realm. You go there, you spend a lot of time in there. Once you're back, you can actually, I won't spoil it. Anyways, it's very important for a player to get a perspective on both sides, and then we just really wanted the players to be able to see how demonic realm has been designed, implemented, how it looks and it feels in Lords of the Fallen. And of course, there are new enemies, new types of demons, and there's a brand new boss that we're showing.
So when you start up, we've got 3 saves here, so anyone can choose kind of what they play with best. We've got a cleric, we've got the rogue, and we've got the warrior. Are these for 3 main classes, or have we got other classes as well?
Technically, there are 9 classes in this game, but it's because at the beginning of the game you independently choose the magic, the type of supernatural powers out of 3, and you choose the starting gear out of 3, so you sort of mix that. But you can mix gear any way you want throughout the game, while the supernatural skills, the spell tree is locked down for you, at least with the playthrough. With the second playthrough, with the New Game Plus, you can unlock a second one, and the third one, anyways. And because of that, it's technically 9, but I would say that the major and the most prominent thing that will probably appeal to the player and the way that it will look is that there are 3 classes, at least spell-wise, in Lords.
Yes, you've touched on spells, and when we started we had 3 spells. Nathan was actually playing today and he picked warrior because that's kind of his jam, and his spells were very much warrior class. So could I really pick any kind of spells, or have I only got kind of warrior class spells available to me?
If you choose a warrior magic class at the beginning, you have a warrior spell tree, which means that these spells are for increasing your stability, being able to tank. Nathan likes doing that a lot. He's not really happy because he's not defeated the boss, but I can tell he's done really well.
Oh, he will be upset now that everyone knows he didn't defeat the boss.
We'll work on that, Nathan, later. Anyways, so it's more a manifestation of a playstyle. So when you choose a warrior, it's true. You are going to have spells that are balanced around you being able to do very powerful bursts of magical energy. Whether it's going to be a burst within you, so you're very tanky, or it shoots out a projectile, it's still going to be a warrior style. It's not going to, for example, regenerate your health or make you invisible. These are for different classes.
And when we started this demo, we were warrior, so we had a beautiful 2-handed weapon. What kind of weapon classes are we looking at? Because on our playthrough video, we did have a YouTuber ask if there'd be any kind of ranged weapons like crossbows.
Let's split that question.
Okay.
The first thing is we've got we got 11 different move sets, which means types of weapons, pools of weapons, sets of weapons. Each one of that has, of course, a lot of iterations, but we have around 100 weapons in the game. But, focused on me. Anyways, that's one thing. And what you have seen today, the warrior class in this demo that we were showing, starts with one of the heaviest weapons. It can actually be used both by warrior and cleric kind of player, because it was a pole sword, that's how we call it. It's got a really long handle and a big sword-like blade. And it can only be wielded with 2 hands. So I think there are 2 types of weapons that can't be used in 1 hand. That's the pole sword, and I think it's a great hammer. And
I think I played the Great Hammer before, and that
was
definitely, I played that one, it was really good.
Actually, the most interesting thing about the Great Hammer, in my opinion, is that you it really, you can't jump with it. We technically have a jump attack in the game, but with Greyhammer, it's more like dragging it and hitting it over the head. It feels really well. We try to give, certain character to each of the weapons. And that's one thing. And the other thing is the magical weapon, a unique one, but craftable in a very, very different ways, which is the Gauntlet. And this is what a lot of people will be using for projectile attacks, for ranged attacks, because it has 3 basic firing modes. There's like a blast mode, like if you imagine a magical shotgun or something like this, there is a grenade kind of mode. We call it explosive. It's like throwing a bomb. And there is a simple, not really simple, but effective, but a pew-pew projectile kind of mode. And on top of that, each mode can be crafted with a number of types, elements, so to say. So in total, including the basic uncrafted types and modes of Gauntlet, there's going to be like 18 different ways to use that. A lot of fun.
Okay, now Nathan obviously got some XP when he was playing. Can we talk about how we spend XP, like so the skill trees and how they work?
You can spend XP on both attributes and magic. It's sort of independent. So if you say you have 1500 XP, and you can either buy 3 attribute points for it, or whatever, or 1 spell point. Spell points are more expensive because they are more powerful. The spells are more powerful, and there's 6 attributes, and each class has, I think, 4 unlockable and upgradable spells. So the efficiency of the spells and their work sort of changes the way you upgrade them.
All right, now we need to talk about that boss, because not only was this boss quick,
Guardian,
powerful, but we also had the environment as well could be interacted with. Tell us a little bit about this boss.
The story behind the boss, the Guardian, that is featured in this demo, is that he's guarding an entrance to a very important stage of the game, a very, very late stage of the game, but there's also a gameplay thing that is the reason why it's called Guardian. We call it the Holy Flame, the arena that you're fighting, and it's the fire. It's his element. He's Fire Walk With Me. Does it ring a bell to anybody? Anyways, what he is he's actually using fire to his aid, not only just to, sort of damage you with the fire damage, but also fire boosts his defense. So there are fire goblets scattered around the arena, and there is a way for the player to put them out.
Yep.
It's either kicking, you can slam them with shield, you can even run into them with a shield up, and they are gonna be put off. And that means that he gets more damage. I think there are 6 of them.
Yeah.
If you put him out, he gets more damage, but he will try to relight them later on. A lot of tactics based around that.
It was brilliant, and thank you so much for talking to us. We're really excited for Lord of the Fallen. Hopefully we'll have even more coming up from you guys in the future ahead of launch, but you guys can stay tuned to our YouTube channel because we've got just loads more coming up from Gamescom.
Lord of the Fallen is coming out 31st of October. Of course, PlayStation 4.
There we go. Guys, thank you so much for watching.